once again. It's me, Iris, and we're back with episode 8 of Therian Tax. So, back in episode 6, I felt like I did not do that great of a job. I know I kind of touched on it, but I feel like I didn't do that great of a job trying to explain how to find your theriotypes. So I thought I might offer some more tips and advice how to find your theriotype. So, yeah. And like I said, I know I've mentioned it like 17 times, but I have a super big project coming up. So, yeah. yeah. So it's, okay. Episode 8, Finding Your Theriotype. Finding your theriotype can be hard. Something you might want to start by doing is finding specific things you feel more connected to. This could mean forests, feathers, the ocean, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, like, things or, like, places in nature that you feel kind of connected to. So, yeah. It also helps to find wider ranges of animals. Okay, sorry, that was just a big silence there. So it can also help to find wider ranges of animals, like entire species that you can go off of, because that will often help. So I've always, personally, been especially connected to felines. So that helped me a lot in finding about Paula's cat and Therian. I am a Therian. Why did I just say that? To figure out I was a Paula's cat and Iberian lynx, because I've always felt especially connected to felines especially. And then, where am I on the script? Oh, so going on the computer and searching up animals will also help. So what I did was, since I don't own a computer, well I do, but it's not mine. I went onto my iPad, I went onto Google, and I just searched up animals that live in fields. Animals that live in cold environments, animals that lived in warm environments, cat-like animals that live in fields, cat-like animals that live near the ocean, that kind of stuff, you know? Just know that you might not find it out immediately. I went through a lot, again, talking about me, because that's the only Therian I know who I'm pretty sure is an actual. That's not true. I know a bunch of Therians. Well, so never mind. Just ignore what I said. I went through a lot of trial and error and still am. I'm researching. Oh, sorry, I wrote this script a long time ago. It says I'm researching bird theriotypes, but I'm not. I figured it out. Anyways, trying to pinpoint shifts can be very helpful. Like, for me, figuring out specifically what size paws, what size ears, what size tails, wings, that kind of stuff. So pinpointing the your shifts and your mental shifts too. And if you ever have an astral shift, is that what it's called? I think it's an astral shift. So an astral shift, I know, I already made a video about this, but I don't even remember it. So, like, having a shift where you go into a different environment or, like, see yourself in third POV or something. Or, like, a shadow shift. Did I say shadow shift? Yeah, like a shadow shift. So you see the shadow of your theriotype. That's insanely helpful because you have the freaking silhouette of your theriotype. Like, that's so helpful. So pinpointing shifts, trying to pay attention, even if you personally can't pay attention. And once a shift has gone through and you kind of recovered from it, writing things down can kind of help you spark the memory, and you can talk about that. So if you're like feeling, so if you're feeling a sensation like paws, you might be a mammal, or if you have like antennae, you can try to figure out from there, you know? Also, you can do some research about triggers, because that might help to narrow it down. Say, for example, you are, a dog, and seeing other dogs triggers your shift. You can figure out, oh, wait, I'm a dog from there, right? So, also different animal noises that you feel like you might make. So, if you feel, like vocal shifts. I don't think I've talked about vocal shifts before, but vocal shifts is when you feel a pressure in your throat and it feels like you're going to make an animal noise. It can be any animal noises. It can be squawking, it can be screaming, it can be snarling, it can be meowing, it can be, can be like, gurgling. What noises do fishes make? I don't know. So that kind of stuff, that will help too. Help it narrow it down. And once you figure out all of that out, just remember not to jump to conclusions. Don't assume you're something. You might think, oh wait, I feel like I have a long snout, and I feel like I might make some loud screaming noises. I'm a wolf. And then you might be like, oh wait, but I don't feel like a wolf. I'm a hyena. So it'll take a while to figure it out. So don't rush. Rushing it is not going to help. Like I said in episode 7, do not rush it. Wait. Figure it out, you know? Because for me, before I figured out I was an Iberian lynx, I thought I was a wolf. I'm not a wolf. I have never felt like a wolf before in my entire life. So don't jump to conclusions. Wait. Figure it out slowly. And another thing, this doesn't actually, it's a thing that you can do once you see the animal or think you're pretty close. Try to figure out if you have that right feeling. Like that, yes, that is who I am. That's right kind of feeling. So it's like, ooh, that animal, that's me. I can feel myself inside that animal. That kind of stuff, right? And, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, I feel like I just repeated the same thing like 70 billion times, so, yeah, please tell me if I did. So, yeah, I'll be back with more episodes, so until then,